Hi everybody, Golden Era Bookworm here. Today I've received a package from Bob Gajda, Mr. America of 1966, the man that beat Sergio Oliva with his incredible conditioning. I will have to do a video on Bob Gajda in the future, as I am now in collaboration with him. He sent me a package full of his personal collection of notes. Basically, what one could almost call this a thesis of PHA training. He's very well known for inventing this style of training and preaching it with great effect in the from the 60s until now, except that it is not well known. And he has decided to team up with me to spread the news of PHA, and he would also even like to have me learn the system and eventually become an affiliated PHA instructor under his own little institute that he's got. He sent me, I can't believe it, what is probably a gold mine of information here. Here's like an interview that was conducted by some guy called Harry Hussein, where Bob answers many different questions. The second very interesting article here from Bob Gajda here. It's actually a scan from Bruce Lee's book, where Bruce Lee adapts the PHA training system as taught by Bob Gajda, and you can see that right here. There it is. And so Bruce was learning, as I've already talked about, he was a martial artist, but was very much an amateur bodybuilder as well, experimenting with different methods, especially for transforming his physique, as he did so well. And he did study Bob Gajda's method of PHA training and develop his own sequence as well, which is given in this article. It's also available in Bruce Lee's book, I believe, and I forget the name of that particular book, but it really does talk about how Bruce Lee, for example, used the PHA training for his own advantage. And then we've got a whole bunch of information here on the lymphatic system, the circulatory system, etc. If a lot of you don't know what I'm actually talking about, I'm not surprised. But Bob Gajda is a very intelligent man. And he's really studied especially the human anatomy and physiology and applied certain concepts in his PHA training to accelerate muscle growth as well as recovery. And he's a big believer in using the pumping action of the musculature to accelerate recovery and growth. That's the whole idea behind PHA training. As you can see, I'm already learning quite a lot about it. And he sent me a lot of information which I already am aware of because I am a scientist. And for example, I've studied cardiovascular disease for God knows how long. And so here we have the cardiovascular system. But more importantly is, I guess Bob is trying to emphasize and stress the importance of the lymphatic system in PHA training. And this is something that I guess I have to understand and apply my anatomy and physiology, my knowledge as a human biology scientist in this kind of concept of PHA training to truly understand its effectiveness. And he's just keeps sending me all this information. He's even torn pages out of books. I mean, it's just so funny. Here's a page literally that was torn out of an anatomy book talking about the lymphatic system. I have to admit, I'm absolutely honored to be receiving his kind of secret Pandora's box of PHA. Here is like a small thesis on bodybuilding with his own writing all over it. And yeah, I mean, I'm pretty I can't believe he sent me all of this stuff, you know. It's pretty incredible. And finally, his original copy of his own book called PHA. Wow. As you can see, written by Bob Gajda in 1990. And I have yet to go through this book, but it's his original copy. And I am just in complete awe, completely honored to have received his secrets, his knowledge, and that he wants to pass it all on to me. From what I understand in our conversations, he's very happy that I'm a scientist that's interested in bodybuilding. He's very happy that I contacted him, and he therefore wants to pass a lot of his knowledge onto me, onto this channel, which I'll then pass on to you. And he wants to keep the flag, so-called, the flag of PHA, the system of PHA alive. And so we are collaborating in doing so. And I'm also going to help him promote his website. His book's going to come out very soon, and you're all going to find out more about this in the very near future. Of course, I'm going to release the interviews as well. He's got some incredible knowledge on nutrition, which I'm pretty sure you're all going to love hearing about, especially the topic of hormone precursors and how they were used by natural bodybuilders. It's just incredible, the conversations we've had. Very much in line with the conversations I've had with Don Howarth. The amount of knowledge these men have is just unbelievable, and that's the best way to describe it. Their systems, which are very different, at least in bodybuilding, they are different, but their knowledge in nutrition is very similar, and it's incredible the information I've learned over the last few months, conversing with these, with these legends, really. And I'm honored to have received such information. So if you are watching, Bob, a very big thank you for sending me all this information. I will do my best to honor the knowledge you have passed on to me, to read it, to study it, to apply my knowledge, my scientific knowledge on this particular information, and then see what I can do with it. And we'll have more discussions very soon, I'm pretty sure. I hope you've enjoyed watching this most unusual What's in the Mail. What's in the Mail? Knowledge from Bob Gajda, knowledge on the PHA system, its effectiveness, etc. Can't wait to eventually get into this and share this information with you. Very exciting stuff for the channel, and I'll keep you guys posted on my project with Bob Gajda. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you have, please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't to the Golden Era Bookworm. Leave me a comment, and thank you for watching. If you'd like to support my research, and I am doing research, this is all done out of my own time, where I investigate the techniques of the past, and you can see that even the legends themselves are trying to support this channel because they understand what I'm trying to do. Bob Gajda has sent me his personal copies of his PHA system. I'm absolutely honored. This is truly priceless stuff here. And if you do want to support this kind of research that I am doing in my own time on old school bodybuilding, please donate via PayPal, become a patron, visit my website, full of old school bodybuilding courses and books, usually most out of print, half of them at least self-written by myself. Again, you can find all of that on www.goldenerabookworm.com. If you'd like to get in touch with me to pass on knowledge like this, I know there are many people out there. I've been in contact, for example, with staff of the previous Vince's gym who have also passed on information such as the ones I've already showcased. Bob has sent me information. If you wish to pass on certain information, I'm always collating it, researching it, and then can continue the legacy of these legends on this channel. You can email me on goldenerabookworm@gmail.com. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, I already said that. Hope you've enjoyed the video. And yeah, that's it for me. This is the Golden Era Bookworm. Bye for now.